Psych'd on baseball cards. Today I'm going to do a video response for a Wade Boggs fan, John. If you don't know John, I will have a link down below, and you definitely got to check him out because he's got a great channel. Plus, he's a great guy. So what he wanted us to do was pick one card from our collection that we would keep if we had to get rid of all of our other cards. So he wants to know what the card is we would keep and why we would keep that card. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I picked. Okay, so a little bit of history. I grew up in the 50s and collected cards for many years, most of that decade, and none of them survived except for my 1960 set. I don't know what happened to everything else from the 50s. I don't know if my mom tossed them or what, but I do know that I tore up two team sets from 1957 when the Yankees lost to the Braves in the World Series. I was so angry, I tore up all my Yankee cards and all my Braves cards. So I tore up Mantle and Aaron and Matthews and Yogi Berra and all those guys. They got ripped up. But anyway, so the 60 set is the set that survived. That has a sentimental meaning for me. So I chose a card from the 1960 set. In the 50s, me and my buddies all liked the home run hitters, which is probably what most kids my age back in the 50s liked, was the guys that hit the home runs, like Harmon Killebrew, Al Kaline. I liked Kaline also because he was one of my favorites from my uncle. And so I like the Tigers. I always followed the Tigers in the sports page. And then Stan Musial, like Stan the Man. And then Ernie Banks. I always felt bad for Ernie. He never got to play in the World Series. Awesome ball player, though. And Eddie Matthews. And then, of course, Hank Aaron. Now, 1958 was the first year the Giants were in San Francisco, and I got to go to my very first baseball game then. My Little League coach took me and one of my best friends, his son, to see the Giants play the Braves. And what a game it was. Giants jumped out to a 7-1 lead through the first 3 innings, and the Braves slowly chipped away, tying it up with 3 runs in the 9th. In the 10th, the Braves scored 2. Giants came back and scored 2, and the Giants lost it in the 11th. So the final score was 10-9. Aaron had 3 hits, all singles and an RBI. Matthews had 1 hit and 2 RBIs. And Mays had 4 hits, 2 doubles, 2 singles, an RBI, and 2 stolen bases. So Willie would be one of my top players, along with Mickey Mantle. So, who did I choose? Well, it's going to be between Mantle and Mays because one thing, Mantle was my favorite player back in the 50s. I knew about Mays. I knew he was good. And there was always the argument of who was the better player, Mantle or Mays. And I always thought Mickey was the better player of the two. But over the years, I kind of changed a bit, and I kind of felt Willie might have been the better player. He was able to stay healthy, where Mantle had a lot of injuries that slowed him down. And so my choice was between Mantle or Mays. So who do you think I took? Well, I chose Mickey Mantle. And the reason I took Mantle was because he was my guy back in the 50s. And So he's always been one of my favorite players, and this is the only vintage card I have of Mantle. I'm going to have to pick up the 65 Mantle here pretty soon, but that's my choice. So, John, I hope you enjoyed the video and the background on the cards. And if you haven't heard from, if you don't know John, I will have a link in his channel below. So check him out if you haven't. So until next time, everybody, take care. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time.